Now, the question I have for you is, are you really average, or are you okay with being perceived that way? How to stop being an average woman, inspired by Kim Kardashian. You are not average because of your face, your body, or your bank accounts. You are average because of your own decisions. Yeah, and I know that stings and that hurts, but there are women out there with the same 24 hours as you. And these are the women that turned opinions into influence. Now, whether you hate her or love her, Kim Kardashian did exactly that. And today we're going to be talking about how to stop blending into the background and how to become a woman that gets noticed, remembered, and talked about. And not by copying Kim Kardashian's life or someone else's life, but by understanding the strategy behind it. Average starts in the mind and not in the mirror. Whenever you feel that you should downplay yourself because it feels too much, this is the exact moment I'm talking about. And the truth is that most women wait for permission and downplay themselves. And women like Kim Kardashian have actually leaned into that, leaned into being perceived as too much, and turned it into a brand. Now think to yourself, what is holding you back, and why are you being afraid of being perceived by other people? You see, the truth is that visibility is a skill. You see, these types of women, the women who have big influence, control their image and understand how attention can be used to their own advantage. Ask yourself this right now. If someone were to search up your name, what would they find? Nothing. You can reinvent yourself over and over again. And this is what Kim has actually done. And I've done it in so many stages of my life when I just felt like I'm going down the wrong path. I've just reality checked myself and continued walking my path. She was a stylist, then a reality star, then a business mogul, and now she's studying law. The thing is that most women trap themselves into one identity. I have to be this kind of woman. And that's the problem. When you put yourself in a box, or you allow other people to put you in a box, and you never explore who are you really in all areas of your life, in all situations. Reinvention requires other people to say, you've changed. I didn't know you think that way. I didn't know you were doing all of this. I didn't know that you leveled up so much. You need to let go of those old labels that do not serve the current version of yourself and start to get uncomfortable. Put yourself in uncomfortable positions so you can grow. You know what? I might not be an advocate for everything Kim Kardashian has done. I don't even know her personally, but I do know that she turned your criticism into currency. That's a skill most people will never be able to create for themselves. Props to her. She succeeded in what she needed to do. I can acknowledge she hasn't done the best things, and she's made mistakes like all of us do eventually. I just admire the fact that she turned that criticism, those negative things, and she turned it into currency. That is a skill. The average mindset is, I don't want people talking about me. I don't want people to know what I'm about. But her mindset is, if they're talking about me, it means I'm relevant. You see, I understand that not all attention is good. But being invisible, that's a guaranteed way to be average. And I think the name of the game is actually building something that lives beyond yourself. Building your fashion brand, building your makeup brand, building any other venture that is beyond yourself, that will live even if you die. That is legacy. Ask yourself, what is a system, what is something that you're building right now that works while you are offline, while you are sleeping, while you are living your life? You see, this attention, it doesn't really matter in the end. But you know what does actually? The systems behind it. The systems behind it. The sad truth is people will judge you whether you play small or play big. So might as well play big. And you know what the thing about her is? That besides the aesthetic, besides all the glam, the one thing I actually do admire with her is that she's so disciplined. And I think that's her secret. She shows up when she doesn't feel like it. She's consistent when she doesn't feel like it. She still acts regardless of how she feels. She still takes action on her goals, on her future. She tries. She's constantly trying and showing up. Like, props to her. Like, some days I feel like giving up. I take a break. I know I should be pushing myself harder on what I want in my goals, but she just, it seems effortlessly. But I know there are days she doesn't want to do it, but she still shows up. You see, the difference between being an average woman and being an exceptional woman comes down to these three things: your relationship with yourself, your career, and your relationship with other people. Because honestly, those are the things that you need to focus on, besides obviously the main thing, which is your health. Besides that, you need to work on your relationship with yourself, because that is the foundation, that is the pillar to everything else. How you treat yourself, and it extends to how you will also treat other people, how you will show up in your job, how you will show up in your business ventures. And I think Kim's life looks the way it does is because she had high standards for what she was willing to accept. She had non-negotiables. She was not going to allow some sleazy person to fuck her life up or make a decision that will fuck her life up. No, she's trying to make the best decision possible. I want you to comment down below and tell me, where in your life are you accepting less than you goddamn deserve? Write that down. You will see how many people relate to you. And what I want you to do with that answer is hold that version of yourself, protect it, open it up, and simply break it down step by step. That's where transformation begins, because you can look at it from a different perspective and break down why you act the way that you do. Why do you accept that? And what I realized is nobody is ready. You are never ever going to be 100% ready for anything in life. Things just happen. Things just happen, and you have to be somewhat prepared for it to happen. And that's really it. You see, the most successful people are not ready, because you can never be ready for a situation which you've never experienced yet. So we're all just going through life, experiencing it for the very first time. That's why we have to be more gracious with ourselves. Difference is, from an average woman, she waits to be ready. I'm not ready, I'm not ready. But the exceptional woman just gets ready. Just gets ready. She just starts acting. She just starts preparing. She doesn't need to feel anything. Become polarizing. Yes, polarizing. I want to see you have an edge. You see, if you're the most likable person, and if you're liked by everyone, you're simply forgettable, because you're not willing to question people, to challenge them, to see why they think that way. You're not interesting enough to poke holes at their ideas and learn something from them. You are not here to make friends with everybody. You are here to learn and to grow and to experience life. You don't owe anybody anything. And the people who have this edge, this polarizing edge, are the ones who know themselves and have the highest self-esteem. And you know what is so charming? When somebody has a goddamn opinion. I may not even agree with that person in their opinion, but seeing somebody stand for what they believe in, that makes me question myself. That makes me say, okay, well, this person is certain in themselves, right? They must have a different perspective. They must see it in a different way. It makes me question. You see, Kim Kardashian is such an controversial icon, and she is loved and criticized, and that's exactly how she stays relevant. You see, being safe is invisible, and being bold is truly unforgettable. Truly. I want you to stop thinking short term about your goals and what you want for your life, and start thinking long term. What do you want? What is most important to you? Where do you see your life? Stop thinking like a consumer, and I want you to start creating. Start creating the life that you dream about. Start creating the life that you would be happy to live. I want you to ask yourself, does this decision I'm making right now move me closer to my goals? If it doesn't help you, then you should not be making that decision. It simply comes down to that one question you need to ask yourself constantly, every day. Does this tiny decision or big decision move me towards my biggest goal and my dream life? And the thing is, there is nothing wrong with being average, if that's what you genuinely want. But do you genuinely want that for yourself? And if you do feel that quiet frustration, like, no, this is not what I want for my life, I want more, I want to do this, I haven't accomplished this dream yet, then I highly suggest you hit subscribe and you join this community, because on this channel I want to build a community of like-minded women who want to level up in their life, get their dream life. I think the world rewards the people that make bold decisions, that are visible, and that act, that do things in the real world. What's one thing you can do right now that you're holding back on that could actually change the trajectory of your life? I want you to also audit your digital life. Go right now, search your name, see what comes up, see how you appear to other people. Get rid of the things that are not serving the new version of yourself. Rebrand yourself, reinvent yourself, get rid of that old version, delete those old pictures, delete anything that doesn't make sense for where you want to go in your life. Dress and act as the person you want to be, the best version of yourself. You need to stop telling the world by how you dress, by how you act online, that you don't take yourself seriously. Look at yourself honestly. Is this the person that takes themselves seriously? I think the biggest thing for me is also to track my time, to make sure I'm not wasting my life minute by minute with something that doesn't serve me, and also by using my time for more creation than consumption in the world. I'm gonna create things, like anything. I just really enjoy that creative side of myself, and I want to stop allowing my destructive behavior to steer me on the wrong path. I have a challenge for you, and it's to monetize your skill. Any skill. Just pick one skill that you truly see, that you love, that people adore, and try to monetize it. Try to monetize it, like whatever you love to do, whether it's teaching, whether it's gardening, whether it's painting. Try to monetize that. And I'm tired of I'm tired of people acting like money doesn't matter, because it truly does. So work on yourself. You don't have to have a thing that's just a hobby. You can make money from it too. Like, if you enjoy painting, might as well also make money from it. Like, why wouldn't you want to do that? And what you need to also do is upgrade your circle, because honestly, you do not learn anything beyond your circle if you do not explore other people's opinions, other environments. You do not grow in that circle. So you need to push yourself out of it, get new perspectives, get new people to give you advice and listen to you, and you hear about their lives. You need to build a non-negotiable list. What are you not willing to negotiate on your life? What is the most important habits and decisions you need to get done? Something you cannot negotiate on. The things that are actually going to move you forward, not the things that are going to distract you day to day. What's actually going to propel you? Create a signature thing. You see, because most of these memorable women are known for something. One thing, maybe two things. So pick something and make it yours. Stop over explaining yourself in your decisions. Just own it. Be like, yeah, Yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I made that mistake. Yeah, that happened. Silly me. You know, just own your stuff. Own what you have to say. Stop asking for validation. And just because you want to be visible in the world and be noticed does not mean you rely so much on other people's opinion of you. Honestly, you move and you live your life despite what other people may say about you, whether they like you or not. That's the difference. It doesn't alter your own self and your own perception of yourself. You know what I started to do? I started to study. I studied the women who are successful, the women who have achieved some area in their life where I want to be big in that area too. I want to learn this. I just studied inspirational people, all types of people from different backgrounds, like Oprah Winfrey, I don't know, all these types of beautiful women in the world, Michelle Obama, who have really tried to do good in the world. Study them, learn. I mean, you may not agree with every person's choice or decision or every aspect of their life, but you can steal bits and pieces of other people's experience, learn from it, and see what works for you in your life. Ditch what doesn't. Get rid of what doesn't work. And one thing I want to add is you need to have an image in public, and you need to control your reactions around other people. You do not need to snap and be so aggressive and impulsive in public. So I want you to practice that. Watch how you appear to other people, from a complete stranger, people who don't know you. See how they may perceive you, and start working on a better version of yourself. Do not fall solely on your emotions. Think logically. You see, being average isn't a life sentence. Thank God. You can change, we all evolve. It's just a pattern, and you have the capability of breaking those patterns. So it is truly up to you and in your own power to make a different decision and be unapologetic about that. And I remind you that if you want to connect with me on a deeper level and chat one-on-one, don't forget to click the link down below. I can give you my advice on anything. And if you're serious about leveling up and living your dream life, then please read my free ebook. It's a powerful ebook called The Art of Allure. It's not just a guide, but it's a powerful roadmap with all the tools and strategies that you need to live your dream life and unlock your feminine power. If I mentioned any products or recommendations in this video, all of the links for that will be down in the description bar. It does take a lot of work to make these YouTube videos for you, and if you do want to support me, please can you hit the link down below. You can tip me in proportion to the value you received with my PayPal me link. I will leave that down below, and don't forget to comment this kiss emoji so I know that you're a part of this women's community. Thank you so much. And don't forget to watch this video here if you want to learn more about this topic.